Let me check. We are live. Because I'm new to this streaming stuff. Very, very new. So much so that it's my first live stream. It's my first live stream. So let's see, guys, how this goes. Let me check that the audio's right. Are we all getting the audio nice through here? Or not? Yep, I would say so. It all looks good. So, welcome on board. Literally on board. So this is my first live stream. We're gonna join me in this journey of chess. So this is right, our opportunity to intertwine between the game of chess and life. So this is the mission and the vision for this channel. We're gonna take the view of life, be like a chess game, and sort of approach it that way, you know. So we'll not only tackle the game of chess, but also the game of life. So if you see it that way, we're gonna tackle what life throws at us, all at the same time. So, you know, destination is not so important. You know, the most important thing here is the journey and the experiences that we'll be sharing and experiencing over the chessboard. So, you know, many of the experiences and these exchanges, you know, be of value to us all, right? So, yeah, I'll be counting on you guys as well to keep this stream going. We'll be very interactive and we'll be engaging with the community, we'll be engaging with your comments. Feel free to leave a comment if you're watching this live, or even after, or what you would like to see, if there's anything or any topic that you'd like to see covered. For now, let's, you know, let's literally jump on board, right? And as of right now, the chessboard. So, okay, so we're on thechess.com, .org, and, I've already set up accounts, so I knew the account now, so this is a straight newly created accounts for this purpose of the channel. Where do we start here? I'm quite new as well. I'm not that new to chess, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that new to chess. I have played chess before, but not at a crazy level or anything, alright? So obviously, this being the first episode, and this being the first game that I stream, you know, we're gonna start straight from the beginning, right? So we're gonna get it straight from the beginning. So guys, first of all, what modes should I pick to play? And also, if you have an idea, right, of a better chess, or website or experience, you know, that we can jump into, or do you think it's better than live chess? I think it's called it live chess or lead chess, however you call this. I also know of chess.com, but it seems like a lot is happening on that one. But if you guys have any suggestions about a website, a chess website that's better than this one, or a better experience, then let me know. Okay, so let's start. And drop it in the comments, right? If you have a suggestion, drop it in the comments. As always, drop a like, comment, subscribe if you all gonna be new, because obviously this is my first live stream, literally my first live stream. So yeah, you all gonna be new subscribers. So yeah, press a like, comment, and let's get this going. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for the 30 plus classical. Let's see what opponent shows up. Also, what rating will I start with? I am not sure about what rating I'll get, so that's gonna be interesting to see. Let me see. What rating? So still loading. Oh, so we got a player, right? Cool. So we got a player. So wait. Okay, so so let's start 1500. 1500 rating. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead with the first move. So Let's start with the very traditional opening of chess. This is one of the most classical chess openings. Again, I am by no means an expert, but I do enjoy playing the game. So, as in, this our ratings count here. Let's play a safe, right? Let me play a safe. This our ratings count here. Okay. What's the next move? Okay. Let's play the classical openings. The low fool will get a chance to do the real Lopez, I think it's called. Is it called real Lopez? Yeah. Again, it depends on how this is gonna unfold, right? Because again, I am in no way an expert, so we're just gonna play or go as along right as the game develops. There's gonna be no fancy stuff here from me. Okay. Let's move the bishop to an attacking line, so that's what c4, right? Okay, he would have died out. We're a pretty high rating, right? It's 2045. Again, past 1500 because this is my first game with you guys. This is my first live stream. So yeah, that's why I have 1500, but I'm pretty sure that my real rating is nowhere near 1500. But let's see what happens right at the end of this game. So it'll be interesting to see that. Okay. So I guess that's my next because of it. Right, let's put the whole stuff here as well. Let's defend the pawn. Okay. Let's see what this guy does next. Guy or gal. Let's see what they do next. This must have been a good move if he's taking that long to respond. To play the next move. It couldn't have been too bad. Or maybe it was. Okay. How do we react to this? How do we counter this? I don't know. We'll start off by castling. Okay. That's a castle here. We hopefully moved the king out of danger. What's the next move that we want to play? I'm thinking pawn here to d4. It is right, pawn to d4. Let's see if we can cause an uproar. Although he's pretty well defended though. If I go pawn to d4, he has more defenders. He has the pawn here, he has the knight, he has the bishop. Okay, so what do we want to do in this situation? Interesting. Let's see what we want to do here. I would say that, right, you know what? Let's open up the game and decide the wars. So let me move the pawn to a3. See what this guy plays. Although I'm sure he'll have seen this coming. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. So there we go, we got our first like on the video. That's nice to see. Then let's keep it going. Okay, so he made his move. Oh, I think now I need to think about what will work best for me. Should we leave the bishop here on the c1 square? Should we bring the bishop into the game? Maybe part. I know what we'll do. We're gonna make his bishop move, actually. Let's threaten his bishop with knight to a4. Also, feel free to call me up if I'm getting this wrong. I just said knight to a4, and if that's not how you say it for the right way, and I hate some learn as well, so feel free. Um, let's see his next move. Let's see what this guy does. Let's see what this guy does. They're all the same. Let me get familiar with it. So this is the chat. So we have a chat room here. It's another game line, but this might all go. But this is our game here. This guy, see what he joined 1 month ago. Okay, cool. No worries. Oh, right. So he's yeah. So he came here threatening to do the same thing that I did. Right. So that's the move that he played. Okay. What do we do now? You know what? Let's move my bishop out of the way. The irony here as well is that obviously the channel's name and the name that I picked us off for this chess game is Silent Bishop. So one thing that we know in that it's beneficial for the bishop to be silent. But as you can see, you know, I'm already having my bishop all over the place. So it's not exactly silent, is it? But okay, let's see what we do now. Yep, I don't have much of a choice. Well, I can go here from a like. But the wild menu. Though when the finishes bishop, because I don't like how he's keeping this line of threat. Yeah, let's take him out. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so he takes with a pawn. What's my next move here? Well, yeah. You guys see him, he spawns here for the taking, but so is my end. So, let's protect. Let's protect my pawn here. Alright, let's see what his next move is. Ooh, also, I could have played different here. I didn't see this one. But I could have moved the bishop to g5. And then he would have been tamed. Oh well. Let's see how this unfolds. He's moved now. Yep, so he saw that coming. He's protecting the pawn. Here on e5. Must still need the threat here. Actually, yeah, I think. Yeah, maybe he may have given me an opening here. Let's try a knight to g5. Let's see what that does for us. Knight to g5. Okay, he's moved now. Let's see what happens. I think I may also have to think about this side of the board, right? I don't like how the bishop has this huge corridor here. Right, there's a long corridor here, just aiming at this part of the board, which I'll recognize as being a dangerous part of the board. Okay, so if I need to move away from this idea. Oh good. Okay, what we need to do now would be should be my next move here. Alright. I see. So Oh no, let's be here. Okay, I think he was a knight. We retreat or not. Because here it's not really doing anything. But, you know what, let's address the concern that I have here. So let's, although this blocks me. This blocks me instead. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to do that. So, okay, let's see what we do here. Okay, maybe he's not seeing this move here. Let's see what happens. Let me play the queen to d2. Maybe he's not seeing the threat here to the knights. Maybe he's not seeing it. Maybe we could surprise him here. Let's see. Maybe he's focused on this side of the board. Let's see how the element of surprise, if it is a surprise, actually works here. Alright. Still my first stream. This is going pretty smoothly right now. I look forward to your comments as well after the video's posted. Let me know what you'd like to see, what I could do better, even some tips as well, mainly to help me improve my game. Times that you'd like me to go live. All open for feedback. Alright. So, I've given this guy something to figure out. Look how long he's taken. There's some satisfaction in here, so, let's see. Oh, he saw it. Yeah, he saw it. So perhaps what I could do in this case, he saw it, but did he open anything here? Has it left any position vulnerable? They were not so quiet. So, oh, actually he has. He's actually, oh, I don't want to do that though. If I play queen to e3, right, and I get all this, we'll stay here, right? But he chooses to play the knight to g4 with an attack. Or I so don't want him to attack. Now, perhaps this is... perhaps let me open up this lane. Let's play pawn to f3. Let's see what he plays next. Let's see how he reacts to this. Right. We play pawn to f3. It's Shield, chess, Phoenix, 22. What would you guys play next? If you're me, right? Obviously, I guess it depends now on what movie he plays. But if you're me, how would you advance your game? What would you do here? Maybe even take a screenshot, actually. Actually, take a screenshot and leave it in the comments, right? What would be your next move here? What would you do here if you were white? if you were me in this position. Also, I'm open to any challenges. Again, I'm new to the platform, but if you're gonna leave a challenge, if you're gonna leave your handle or your username in the comments, let's go for it. So we can even end up playing each other. Well, let's see what this guy does next. Still, I'm still keeping my eye here on the knight. Let's say that perhaps he moves the queen or forgets about it, or, you know, that can happen. How can I take advantage of it? This is the terms that we need to think in. Okay, so he's putting pressure. He's putting pressure on my knight here. Oh, right, I see why he's putting pressure on my knight. Right. Good move, right? There's a couple here, obviously a couple there. My options are really limited, and if I go here, he may end up destabilizing my board here. Right. Yeah, should have thought of that. They take that into consideration, so yeah, these are my options. What do I do here? What do I do here? Yeah, guys, again, this is the perfect opportunity. Leave it in the comments. What would you do in my position here? Because I'm not quite so sure. I can't retreat. I can retreat here, but that's the danger. If I retreat here, he might kill this bishop, and then this whole lane gets open up, and my king would be accessible, and all sorts of risks. So let's see what we do here. You know what? I think we'll take the risk because I'm not giving my knight away for free, so let's take the risk. I think he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do. I hope not. But I think he's gonna take my knight. Yep, and he did. And he did. So, would actually be the best strategic move here. Instead of just taking his bishop, what would actually put me at a more advantageous position. Let me know in the comment, guys. But for now, I think we will take his bishop. Okay, let's see what move he plays. The game for me right now has been completely wide open. Completely wide open, so yeah. Now we're sort of relying on hi, he's gonna play this. Oh, that's an interesting move. what he's done here. I wonder why he's chosen to take this avenue. A bit of seamless. Let's see what we do here in my case. What do I want to do here? Where am I at risk? Because now my position is vulnerable. I think something that I definitely want to do is I want to move. Yeah, let's move the queen out of here because it's blocking the bishop here, and we just want to have more space to roam as possible room there in the sharpen our weapons. Hopefully that was the right move, but at this point, who knows? So let's see here. Let's wait, that is move right. He went over here and he's protecting his pawn. Not bad. Not bad. He seems to be all geared up here as well, so what am I gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna extend the range of my bishop. Yeah, I can't do that, so yeah. Actually, let's see, let's move my move, if I move my rook to this square to f2. If we want to do down. Yeah, let's do it. Let's move my rook to f2. Let's try and provide some sort of coverage here for the king. Though the bishop would be better served here. Okay. So he made his move. He has made his move. And that's been to move his queen to b6. Okay, let's scan the board. Let's scan the board. Let's analyze the situation. And see how we move according to the situation. And that's how one should always operate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play. Oh, I know what he's doing here though. Alright, yeah, I need to move my queen. Because as soon as he moves the pawn here, That's an open lane, and I have no choice but to go for his queen or get my queen tapped. Let's move my queen here for now. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do. Big blunder. They'll take it back if they were back and take it back. I shouldn't take it back, they shouldn't. Take these things back, should you? Why would you take it back? Why would you take back the move? Evil. Oh yeah, he's trying to did some horrible things to me here. But what do we do here? You know, let me let me move the roof here. Let me see. I think I'm gambling way too much right now at this point. Guys, again, leave your thoughts in the comments. What should I have done here? It looks like he's getting ready, or he's protecting his pawn, which I wasn't able to take. I wasn't able to take anyway, so let me put my queen to f2, so now we can move the bishop, and the next move, let's see. Very sorry, he's trying to make his move, he's moved to knight here. That's alright. For now, I am not too worried. Although, I should probably get ahead of this, right? They may be looking to attack. If he can run, I feel that would be, yeah. Let's know. Oh, he's very well positioned, isn't he? He's very well positioned. Okay. So right now, let's move the knight. Let's still give him coverage or range. Where do we want to move the knight to? Not knight, sorry, bishop. We'll move the bishop to d2 perhaps, Leo. Yeah, let's move it to d2 for now. Let's see what he does. Let's see what his next move is. In the meantime, what could that be doing? Okay, so he moved his knight 10, right? Yeah. So he moved his knight. Maybe he wants to reposition it. But we'll think about that another time ourselves. Well, from right now. You know what, from right now. Let's move the bishop to e3. Let's move the bishop to e3. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can open up our game here. Okay. So these move the pawn to g6. We'll see try to accomplish it. Well, he's done that, but he's also has to open up this lane here, hasn't he? But now let's focus on this. So let's carry on with my plan here for this side. If let's make the point here. It's the old papers. They would threaten his pawn here. Okay, so he's done nothing. He just went to double down here. Which is fine. And in return, he's done that, but that's left him a bit open there, hasn't it? That's left him very open there. That's left him very, very open there. So how can we make his life difficult? And then we have to think about the clock here as well. So let's do this. Okay. New reinforce the security here, let's see. Alright, let's back that off with his rook here. Let's act like we are friendly his rook here. Oh, he resigned. I can only resigned. How did he resign? Let's analyze this real quick. Why did he resign here? Wait. What did he resign here? So, could he have done? He could have... he couldn't move the pawn up here now. If he had moved the pawn here, I wouldn't have done that, because then he would have killed me with a king. If I moved the queen to h6, the pawn would have been here, so it would have blocked the bishop, so no biggie. Obviously, he would have had to move this pawn. What else could he have done? He could have moved his king out of harbor as well, but then it'd be good sitting space. And obviously, the rook here is also under threat. Right. Either way, if you'd have moved the pawn to g5, I think that will have been avoided. Anyways, good game actually, good first game. Well done to me. Putting my first live game online in with you guys. So, yeah. Although I'm kind of got through it. Let me play another game. Let me see like a new opponent, because I feel like I need to see the game go to go to the end at least, right? Or even get checkmated or checkmate my opponent. So let's choose a new opponent. As you saw, my time was already running out, so yeah. I prefer to just have enough time. 30 plus 20 would be too much. It is okay. Actually, let's have a look here. We have lobby, different ratings. I don't know why these people are here. Are the highest ratings? I doubt it. Great pairings, very wonderful. Correspondence. I have more correspondence. Oh, have I been challenged, alright? Okay. I think I've been challenged by I am suck. Well, I didn't press the button. Did anyone see me press the button? So I did that I did that end up here. Okay, you know I have to wait for him to play his first move, which doesn't look like it's gonna happen in time. He's got 5 seconds left. Name a bulleted. Okay, cool. Let's just go to a new opponent. Nah, I'm in the mood now. Let's go Freddy. 30 minutes, like we did last time. Let's see where this goes. Let's see if they find me an opponent. Do we have this? I explore the aids. Guess this is a live events, but they at least right now, right? Actually, no, these are past dates, so I don't know who knows what this is. But it is the games being played. There's not enough players here. Oh, this is the live game here. Right. Interesting stuff. Okay, they found an opponent. So what's the rating? Well, okay. Yes, a high rating. I'm 1657, but I'm not sure that's actual reality, but let's see. How should we kick this off? Let's start with what they call Sicilian Open. Okay. Okay. Here we have Bishop to G7. I think no, we wanna carry on in this route. The stone knight to F6. Okay, that's left him thinking. And manager, this guy has a higher rating than I do. I am by no means mistaken that this is my real rating. My real rating is way, way much lower than that. I just done nothing with the last guy. So, what do I want to do here? For the current, I think, yeah, I think we want a castle. It's just, let's safe now. You know the funny thing here as well is that for some reason, him playing fast is making me want to play fast. But, you know, we should play at our own pace, right? So we can't let ourselves fall for this. We should be playing at our own pace. Oh, keeping that in mind. Open up the lane all the way here. I think we want to buy it out. I think we'd always want to buy it out, right? We always want to get our pieces, to develop our pieces, as they would call it. Right, let's see what it's doing here as well. This should be my next move. No, this is when it gets interesting, alright. Because now I am not sure what my next move should be. But why do I feel like I could gain from moving, from pushing this pawn up? 2 squares. Should I do that? Writers, let me know if I should do that or not. Did I do that? Maybe not just yet. Think the possibility to do some things. Maybe not this yet. Okay, let's think about opening up the avenue as well for the bishop here on the white square. Let's go. I see. So basically we're going from my knight here Interesting. How do I react to this? Do I retreat? Or do I kill? Or maybe I can do one better actually. Perhaps. Let's hope I'm not getting too smart here, but perhaps I can play the bishop. To f5. So he'll think twice. Oh. Touché. Touché. Okay, what do we want to do here now? What do we want to do here now? I think we have to keep this pressure. Okay, let's move the pawn up. Let's see. Let's see if that was that. Wait. Guys, again, let me know what I've done wrong here. If you think this was a good move, I think it was. Hence why I've done it. We're definitely not going to double up the pawns there, so I'm taking with the bishop. Well, there you go. He definitely wants to get this party going, doesn't he? If I take and then he take, must he, okay. Anyways. We'll see what he's doing there, to be fair. I see what he's doing there. What do we do here in this situation? Cause no doubt he's gonna bring his knight to g5. I need to think about what I'm gonna do. I think for now, we're gonna secure the king. Not all is lost. Yep. He did what I felt he was gonna do. So, he's really trying to, yep, he's really trying to mate me here. And it could be a quick game here, unless I play this carefully. So, if right, I see. I've still, yeah, I can be huge trouble. That's huge trouble. So if I move the queen to d7, all he needs to do is just, yeah, and I'm done. Sheesh. Okay, what can I do here? What would you guys do here? What would you guys do here? Yeah, I can't even. I think the best thing I can do here would be to move the bishop to h8. If I move the bishop to h8, if he... Yeah, I wouldn't do anything with it. Oof. This requires some thinking time. We'll sit tightly, say. Okay. Very developed. Vill höra då man kommer få liv done for. Maybe if I move the rook. Oh no. And if I move the rook here, he can attack. You know, like, something's a checkmate, right? This is a big match checkmate to me. What else can I do in this situation? Is that if your friends are in this situation? But yeah, this is not looking good. I think this is checkmate. If I go without it before. Oh. Let's see, what do I do here? If I move the bishop here, right? I need to make sure that he's Clem's friend. Ultimate. The friend is Clem here. I think it's go straight for the coastal. I think I'm done for here, guys. Pretty sure. I'm sure you guys already figured it out long before I did that I was done for here. Well, I am gonna analyze this game and see where I went wrong. What do we do here? This is what I need to be worried about. I think I'm done for. I think this is the only one that I can hope he doesn't see it, but... Well, yeah, this could be the one actually. Let's see. Did I actually find a way out? Round of applause for me if I did. did I actually find a way out? Did I? Let's see if I did find a way out here. If queen goes to f7, I will simply move it here. I'll simply move king to h8. The queen goes to h7. I move my king to f8. So let's see what I spent a long time trying to find a way out. Let me see if I've actually found a way out or not. This should be very interesting. And if he tries to threaten my queen here with the knight, then we can do an exchange. So let's see. I guess they were thinking about that. Not bad for a first stream. I'm already nearly up to an hour. Not doing too bad. Oh, it's easy when you're doing something that you like. I enjoy chess, so streaming what they chess is a no-brainer to me. So just play with no eyes on it. Let's play with few eyes on it. And we'll maybe get some valuable commentary, help me improve as a player. That would be the aim here. Okay. Okay, yep, let him think. And I should be thinking at the same time, but my hands are tied there. So I can't really think until he makes his next move. Or maybe I can again tell me if I'm doing, or if I'm not seeing the full picture here, guys. But now looking at the board, what you guys think is also take a screen of this, take a screen of the board, right? And let me know what I could have done or what I should do next. Leave it in the comments. What I think my next move would be, it would be to have knight to e5, provide some coverage there. Would that be the best move? Or I could open up here with the pawn up friend the queen, and at the same time create an open man here to the knight. Here, let's see. Let's see. Right. So he has gone for it. He has gone for it. Okay, what's the next move? I think I'm done. Right, is this a checkmate? Because if there's nothing I can do here, is there? Well, I should hear this. Okay, let's go here. What's the next move? Right. Uh-huh. You know, let's open it up. Let's open it up. There. Right. I need to be very strategic here now. We'll see the rook here on a1. If I do that, if I do that, what does he do? If I do that, let's see. Right, play here, play here. He can play there. And that would be checkmate, right? Yeah, that would be checkmate. If I get... Yeah, if I get the, he could just play... Actually, am I missing something? Yeah, it's checkmate. So let's not do that. Let's instead... let's give myself a chance. Let's play pawn to e6. Let's see if we have a comeback here, guys. Let's see if there's something that we can do here. Maybe there's still time. Maybe we could still do something here, let's see. The game has gotten even more interesting now. The game has gotten very interesting. Okay, over an hour. Over an hour stream, first stream, I'm already over an hour. Well done, guys. Already over an hour the first stream. Now. Yep. He did what I thought he was gonna do. But can I still... I need to know. Let's see, wait. Am I still at risk of checkmate? If I do that... That's checkmate. Yeah, if I get the bishop here on the b2, he can move the queen across to f7. And I think that's checkmate. That's pretty much checkmate. So what we'll do instead, we're going to... we're going to grab the knight here. Okay. We've grabbed the knight here. I think we're getting somewhere. He gets my bishop here on g7. I get his bishop. Correct. And more exchanges. Let's see what he does now. It wasn't all the way doomed. Nice. I'm happy while I played here. I'm proud out of it. Well played. Review the game, guys, when you get a chance. Review the game. Have a look back. See for yourself. Look how we made it out. Yeah. I am happy with how this has turned out. I did have to say that. At least I'm gonna make this game, last a bit longer. Your queen is done. Now we're gonna have to go around minimizing your pieces. Ooh. We've got to there. Yeah, it's gonna have to be there. Yep, as I figured. Okay, we've gained an advantage here. If I take this well, with the nerd, do I want to take this well with the nerd? Or do I want to take this well, you know? There's nothing happening, so. Well, I know what I want to do. This is what we want to do. We want to push up this pawn. Let's do some damage here if I can. I know. Let's do some damage here. Yeah, he doesn't want to do that. Let's move the game up. Let's see if we can turn this around, guys. Let's see if we can turn this around. Okay. So, in that case, let's go. Yeah, move. What's the pleasure? Let's pick a fruit. They're gonna lose a piece. Pick which? Preferably for me would be the pawn here on c5. You're obviously gonna move the you're obviously gonna move the rook, I suspect. And actually, I ended up with an advantage. I actually have a one more strategic piece than this guy. Right, so this is what he chose to play. Alright. Okay. There you go. I need to play it very smart and very careful here. I still have a small advantage. And I need to make sure that I don't lose the little advantage that I seem to have. Let's go. Let's see what he does now. Listen on my rook, stay connected. Oh yeah, we can have some fun here, can't we? Yeah, we can have some fun. Knight to e4. After I move the rook to d8. The channel here, maybe we can have some fun here, let's see. Alright, let's see what he did there. What are we gonna do here? Okay, wait, so, check. Yeah, don't want to do that. The fraction clear. Literally, yeah, let's check here steps. Okay. Mm, check it out. Let's yeah, this is really interesting for me. It's stronger, but it was already calculating on what to do. I'm trying to figure out what will be the best move here. Let's keep it in check. Maybe I'm wrong here, who knows? Well, I'm sure a lot of y'all know. So let me see here. Let's see. Correct. So, with that, let's tighten up. Let's move the pawn to f6. Let's see what his next move is. Oh yeah. If I check, right? It's just gonna compare. Yeah, he just flew right away. So, let's check him this way. Keeping an eye out on the time as well. Keeping an eye out on the time. Which is not friendly to me right now, which is why he's playing first. I think. What can we do here? It's creating a nice defense over of pawns. So instead, let's move. Let's start moving the rooks. Let's start playing all of our rooks here. Let's see where that gets us. Let's play all of our rooks. Okay. Yes. It's been a holiday in Twitter. It's tough for the pawn there. Instead, it's more pressure on this thing. It's friend up here. I didn't see that, I admit, I did not see that. That's alright. Testing times. Critical times. We're going to have to be very strategic and quick with how we move later. 6 minutes left on the clock. In 5. Oh my gosh, shit. Okay. Here we go. Yep. Let's move the king closer to the rook. Oh, whoa. Nicely played. Nicely played. And just like that, there you go. That was a good match. I will definitely underline this match. Clearly committed a blunder here when this last play. But maybe he saw it all along. Fair play, fair play. Well done to him. Not a good feeling with this kind of matches. Within the chess match. It feels like it's an attack on one strategic analysis. But it was a good game. I can't recognize this game. Thank you guys for hanging on tight. Well done on coming along with me on this journey. My first live stream. Just over an hour and 20 minutes. Well done. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Turn on the bells so you can get notified the next time that I'm live. So it's been Grant.